I need to
Oh,
learn
and
your.
my what?
You do this, and then you look so skinny.
3, 2, 1.
Blast off.
Here we go. Hey, I think we got it. I think we're recording video.
You think
now.
we figured this shit out?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we're going to start. I'm Candace.
I'm Natalia.
And this is not a single fork, just another podcast about food and cooking, but we're keeping it real.
Real. So last episode was about this article that we found, and we're not even done with it. So we're going to continue.
Yeah, but I want to talk about something else first.
Oh, you do? What's that?
Yeah. We've found a couple of really fun podcasts recently. One we just guested on, which was Discipline Conversations with Joey Pins.
Yeah.
But there are these two gals. I guess they're in Oklahoma City.
I don't know if they're there or if they're just from there or what, but it's very bizarre.
Oh my God.
We're like the dark-haired version of them.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. I love them so much.
Yeah,
it's called
great.
I've Had It.
And they've had it with like bangs, or they've had it with
everything.
Like meditation, or they've had it with like, it's great.
They're so great.
So funny.
So it's Jennifer Welch and Angie Pumps. That's her nickname. Sullivan.
Yeah.
And I think they would be our best friends.
I agree. If the four of us went out, oh my God, and like had drinks and like dinner, and then we talk about the food, and then they'd talk about
all the stupid people that are wandering around, and
talk about all the stupid people too.
Yeah, we do that too, they really do it well. I love them. They do a good job.
They're funny. You guys need to check out their podcast. I've had it.
So check them out. They're funny. So, but here's a disclaimer. Don't leave us, first of all. And if you are easily offended, you won't get it.
If you're easily offended,
you don't listen. You're not listening to us. Yeah, you're not listening to us either.
Fuck no.
Okay, so back to our pricey pantry items. This is part 2.
Yeah. Is it worth it or not?
Dun, dun, dun. Is it worth it? I don't know.
Okay, so the next one is vanilla bean simple syrup for $25. This does not look like a large bottle, 12 fluid ounces.
Ooh, that's like $2 an ounce.
So do we know what simple syrup is?
Come on, guys. Simple syrup is sugar and water boiled until the sugar melts. I mean, dissolves.
Put a fucking vanilla bean in it.
Get a good vanilla bean and make your own.
And I do think that...
Do you like the packaging?
No, not enough. No. It needs to really be stepped up. I'll show you what I mean. It's more about like when I say I'm a sucker for packaging, I mean like at the holidays, or like when people really like put things together nicely, or it's like a box set that's like it needs to look more expensive than it is. That's why I wrap so
well. You are a good rapper.
Yo.
Run DMC.
I think it's important. It's part of the whole deal. But this, they say for coffee or for cocktails, and I don't disagree, but make it in the fucking mason jar.
Well,
this is so simple and cheap to make. I would not say spend.
I don't understand. Yeah, I think it's the, like with a lot of things, it's the like mystique.
Well, it's
that people don't know how to make it, but you do. Well, it's convenient, but okay. How long does it take to make simple syrup? And yes, I know that if you're going to put a vanilla bean in it or whatever, you have to let it steep or infuse or whatever. But damn it, I've had it with simple syrup.
I've had it. Okay, that's not your podcast.
It's not my podcast, but I get it.
This one is maraschino cherries for $25.
Aren't those like the it's not Amarone, it's Amarena?
Yeah. Those are good.
Yeah, but it's just like that.
Yeah, but I'm going to say this on this.
Okay, all right.
If you go home and drink a Manhattan or a bourbon, and you like it is worth spending money on good cherries for that. Because the cheap cherries are shit.
Yeah, they are. They're terrible.
So if you go home every day and your relaxation is to have a glass of bourbon with a cherry in it, then spend some money.
Spend your money on a really good maraschino cherry.
But if you
don't use it to put on the top of like a sundae.
And no.
No.
Those are the cheap, shitty ones.
Yeah, they really are.
Separate. These are stay at the bar.
Yep.
Pistachio spread?
I don't get that. I mean, I saw it And I was like, well, I don't know. There's so many things. Well, first of all, there's so many things that you can buy. Anyway,
I'm yawning now because I'm just like, what the fuck? This isn't the kind of nut butter you leave out in a public place or use on PB&J.
Well, no shit.
First of all, I don't leave my nut butter in a public place.
No.
I put it in the fucking pantry. Thank you very much.
Do you think there are people who put their nut butter out on the counter and just available to people?
Just to like grab a spoon.
Just to stick your finger in.
And go, I don't know. I don't know what people do anymore. How about specifically Sicilian jam?
I don't, specialty jam, I like that kind of thing.
Yes.
But I don't use it often enough to buy it.
No, I agree.
And I don't know what would make, well, I know. Okay. Sicily has some beautiful fruits. Yeah, I don't know about strawberries.
Strawberry and apricot.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some, I don't know. But so you don't need, there's what's that brand? Bonne Maman?
Yeah.
I think that's about as far as you need to go with fancy ass jams and preserves. Or make your own, and then they'll be even better. Like peach butter.
Ooh, that is good.
I make a good peach butter.
Make a good peach butter.
I could sell that for $25 a jar. What do you think? How much is that? How much is that jam?
$19.
Okay. Next. $19. Peach butter, $19.
Some kind of special fucking fancy milk chocolate.
Yeah, it looks like it's like Ayurveda.
What are you saying?
Isn't that Ayurveda?
What's Ayurveda?
Isn't that
Aveda?
No, not Aveda. The kind of yoga.
Ayurveda?
Yeah, isn't it? Are you
available? I don't know. Ascania Paradise milk chocolate.
Yeah, but it looks like that.
Listen, I don't.
It is. I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write it down.
Okay, this is dark chocolate and sea salt tahini. Okay, I would try this.
Yeah,
I would eat this. Do I think you need to keep this in your pantry at all times?
It looks like that.
Okay.
The yoga. Okay.
This looks pretty good. Dark chocolate tahini with sea salt. I guess this would be if you eat like Nutella or if you eat like a chocolate
That's
spread.
A Nutella kind of thing, I think.
Which I love Nutella, but I don't even buy it because it's like chips for me.
Well, yeah.
I'd be like eating it with a spoon.
Like those.
I would leave that on the counter.
With the crepes.
With the crepes. With a fucking pretzel. With a spoon. I would stick my finger in it 1,000%. But this kind of sounds good.
Yeah.
It'd be different.
Dark chocolate. I love. Yeah, but I've tried those coffee subscription. No, okay. I am a coffee snob. I'll admit it right here. I want dark roasted Seattle roast coffee beans that are they're black as can be and oily
and a whole bean.
And that's all. I don't want any other kind of coffee bean. And so every time I try these subscriptions, I get all this weird ass coffee, and I like it says Weird Brothers coffee.
Different one.
Yeah,
Weird
I don't want all these like blonde roast and I don't know green. I don't know. I started off. You know what coffee bean? My very first coffee bean experience.
I do not know your very first coffee bean experience.
Jamaica Blue Mountain.
Is that a drug?
No, it was a coffee bean. It's like this amazing coffee bean.
Where did you find it? Wait, how did you?
I ordered it online.
You found it online. You ordered it, and you were like in love.
Well, okay. I don't know how I ordered it though because this was back in the day.
Yeah, there was no online shopping.
How did I do that? No, it wasn't Amazon. But I found it. So maybe I just got on in a magazine, mm-hmm. And I probably had to call them.
Did you find it in the local rag?
No, I think it was like in a food magazine. It wasn't a local rag food magazine either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably did have to call them. And
I'm sure I called them.
Put your credit card on file for $5,000 so they could send you one bag of beans to make sure that your card.
How did I get that? That's so.
I don't know. You're the one that wanted to tell me about your experience.
Well, I know, but it was so good. And then from Jamaica Blue Mountain, that kind of somehow I ended. Oh, I know. It was because my brother lived in Seattle, and we went to Starbucks, and then that got me hooked on Starbucks, and then the rest is history.
So the next thing on here, while you have a think, and I'm sure we'll come back to that conversation in like 4 episodes. Epic rendered duck fat for $20.
Well, I love me some duck fat.
Yes.
That's a lot. There are many other places that you can buy duck fat, and it is not that expensive.
Let me read this to you, and let me tell you what I have a problem with.
Okay.
When my roommate and I moved into our apartment, he brought with him a jar of rendered duck fat.
Okay.
If you don't have enough money to live on your own, don't buy fucking rendered duck fat. That is a luxury. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe they live in New York.
That's different. It doesn't say where they live.
I'm sure it's New York.
But I just think that that's just something that you have when you don't know what to do with your money.
But how are you going to have like duck fat fries if you don't have duck fat?
I'm going to go to a restaurant and order it.
What if you want them at home?
Then I go to the restaurant and order it.
All right.
I don't. I have to put clothes on for that.
I ordered mine from, I got mine from D'Artagnan.
Was it $20 for 11 ounces?
No.
Yeah, see. Then fine.
No. So I don't understand that.
I don't understand that either. Okay. Help me.
Mancini pastificio agricolo rigatoni.
So this is
a fancy ass pasta.
This is a very small container, 17 ounces of pasta.
That's a pound.
For $15.
That's a lot. That's very expensive pasta.
This is flour and water and eggs.
No, maybe not even eggs.
Maybe not even eggs.
But, the thing is from Italy. And so it's imported, and it's probably, they probably use bronze cut, dyes and all that shit.
I would say this is not necessary.
I'm not arguing that point at all, but good pasta is very important.
Yes, but
I thought they had sfogliini.
You can get good pasta for cheaper than this at weird places like World Market.
Yeah.
Actually, Trader Joe's on the very top shelf has some good
they have Trophy.
I saw that the other day. Did you buy it? I almost bought it.
I didn't, because I didn't need any pasta, but I admired it.
Beehive all-purpose flour. Central Milling Beehive all-purpose flour.
Well, this is probably one of those things that, people who get into the organic stuff.
Well, and people who bake a lot of breads.
Yes, then I understand that.
Not like us.
Yeah, no.
I bake 4 loaves every 5 days.
Oof, that's a lot of baking of loaves of bread.
That's a lot.
I've got my hair sticking out. I'm having a hair issue.
You deal with that. I'll keep reading this.
Okay.
Here it is.
Yes, Sfogliini.
That's that new shape, isn't it?
No, that's a Radiatore.
Sfogliini is that a place?
Sfogliini. No, that's a brand of pasta.
Pasta shop. Radiators.
It's Radiatore.
Radiatore. That's $5 at Walmart. I can do that.
Yeah.
$5.
That's still kind of expensive for a pound of pasta.
It is, but it's not 15.
No, but that's the place that's got the Vesuvio that we talked about the other day, and the Cinque Tubini. I can't remember what it's called. The new pasta shapes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's the company that has them.
Sfogliini.
Okay, that's why I've seen it.
Yeah,
recognized it.
Yeah.
A lot of these specialty ingredients we featured above can be purchased on Amazon.
Imagine that. But also, you know what? There's another really good specialty food site called Gustiamo.
That's what they say here. And Food 52.
Yeah.
Have you been there? Have you done that?
Food 52 is a really cool website. I think they're very expensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
How to buy coffee online. Maybe we need to read that about your beans.
No.
So overall, how do you feel about, let's go back to the beginning since this is episode 2.
Yeah. So we'll give you a little reminder.
Ingredients we think are worth it.
Okay. These people, we have to have a little background or set the scene here. These are people who probably live in New York.
I hope so, if they have a roommate and they're buying duck fat.
Well, they're in a big city.
Okay.
They're living in a big city. They're not in the middle of the country where we are. Probably most of these things for like people who come to our classes, they don't make any sense whatsoever.
Well, like normal people, there's a lot of this stuff that they don't cook like this.
Yeah, you would have to be a really crazy foodie.
Yeah, you'd have to be a foodie.
Or an influencer.
Yes.
To buy some of this stuff.
I agree.
And because you need to use it.
Yeah.
It's not that, let's buy this just because they said to buy it. It's if you're going to use it, okay.
Well, and I'm guilty of this, not anymore because I've learned, but like back in the day, when you see all this stuff and again, it's cute or it looks fun or whatever, you buy it and you're like, oh, I'll wait for a special occasion, or, oh, I have this one recipe that I'm going to use it for. And then you put it in your pantry and then fucking 10 years later, it's still in your pantry.
I know.
And now you have to throw it away.
Yeah. Because you actually should have thrown it away 8 years ago.
Yes, but you've just found it. So
because it got behind.
So again, like
the
said,
fancy ass olive oil.
Like if you're gonna use it, get after it. Try all the things.
Yeah.
Splurge, treat yourself, payday, kick your roommate out. Whatever.
Buy your own duck fat.
But if you're not going to use these things, at least not just like once a year, like even if it's just a Friday night thing, fine. If you treat yourself to a nice dinner on a Friday night that you make or that you do at home, then cool, get it. But if you're thinking like one recipe in a lifetime or like once or twice or like a year.
Well, and here's another thing. It's not unlike what happens in our classes because we'll provide people with recipes or whatever, and they're like, ooh, where did you get this? Where'd you get this ingredient? And Walmart, Reese's are one of our local stores, Sprouts, World Market, because the whole point of our classes is that we want you to cook, and hopefully people who are listening to our podcast, we want you to cook too. And if you think you have to buy these exotic once in a lifetime ingredients, you're not going to cook more.
Well, it gets so expensive. It gets so expensive.
And intimidating.
I agree. If you guys watching us didn't know, we do cooking classes in person and online. We have an online subscription. Just go to thegirlcancook.com. Obviously, we have this podcast, Not a Single Fork, here on the YouTube and
in the interweb.
And on the platforms like, Apple, Spotify, all the fun ones. Anywhere you would listen to us, we're there too. We've got a lot of episodes.
I think it's going on 180 some odd. I need to start numbering the episodes.
Okay. She needs to start.
We're going to start doing that.
So there's more on those platforms than there are of you having to look at us, which sometimes is a good thing because even though it doesn't look like it, this takes a little effort.
One of the things that we liked about doing the podcast is that we could just kind of fall out of bed and do the podcast.
Come over all stinky and sweaty from the gym and be like, "Boo,"
or from gardening,
or anywhere,
from anywhere. But now we have to be on video because Andy has told us that we have to be on video.
We couldn't afford. And then we look a little maybe washed out. It's not summertime yet, so calm down. But also, this is our first few go-arounds.
Yeah.
So we don't have the fucking beautiful green screen behind us, but maybe we need
someday
maybe we need the ocean view behind us or something.
Yeah, or we need
like
to put up a curtain
or a light or something. We did just do that podcast with Joey, and he had a green sheet behind him, and all I could think of was, when we watch this, what is going to be behind him?
Like maybe I bet he puts a kitchen behind him.
Oh, that'd be cute, or like a big tomato or something.
A big fat tomato. maybe the fountains, the Trevi fountains in Rome.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll take bets on what's going to be on it. Yeah.
I'm kind of excited to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a fun interview.
It was fun.
Again. And
listen to those girls.
I've had it.
They're funny.
They are so funny.
They're on social media too. I see them on TikTok all the time. Oh, we're on TikTok.
And here's what I think is particularly funny about them, and then we'll stop. We'll leave you alone. Is that they read stuff. People just diss them all the time.
Oh, I'm sure, like they're going to do to us.
Yeah, and they just laugh.
They're like, this last one they read. They were like, "These women have faces for radio."
And voices for, what was it? Voices for what? I don't know, but faces for radio. Yeah.
And they just crack up.
Yeah. And because fuck you. We don't care.
Yeah, I mean, did your mom ever tell you if you had nothing nice to say, then don't fucking say anything at all?
Exactly.
Like, hi, social media, like shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself.
That's right.
So we're going to say, stay fresh.
Pantry bags.